Alright, boys and girls, buckle up. We are back. Today, I got some black boards to go deliver into New York City. I believe I have 2 orders to go deliver. One of them has one board. It's a 12 foot by 8. It's an 8 foot by 15 inches. And the other one has 4 boards that are going to a realty in Brooklyn, New York. We got about 5 minutes to get to the pickup, so let's go. Alright, got the boards, 4 of them right there. This one right here is going to Manhattan. Let's go. Before we get headed to the first drop, I do want to give a special shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Pelsi. They sent me their P10 mirror wireless dash cam, and I have to say, guys, this thing is a godsend, especially for a vehicle like this where I have a steering wheel, pedal, stereo, a backup camera, and that's it. What this does is it adds another camera, an actual dash cam, in the form of a mirror, and also a rear backup camera that is on all the time. And the best thing I like about this thing is that it is touchscreen. It is completely touchscreen, so I can swipe through. There's my rear view, if you guys can see that. And it's kind of dim, but a little bright out here. I can swipe through, and like I said, it comes with a backup camera, it comes with a GPS module right there, it comes with a 64 gig SD card. So the features of this thing is that it has blind spot alert, for collision averse alerts, and it also tells you when the vehicle in front of you is started moving in case you're not paying attention to the road. You can automatically detect collisions and save the video file for that on your dash cam and lock it so that it does not delete, because this also has loop deleting. So I think this is an excellent product. I use this thing every single day. What I do recommend you get this professionally installed, because I kind of wired it myself and it doesn't look the best, as you can see. But link to this down in the description below, and let's get headed to New York. We got 52 minutes to get to the first drop in Manhattan. Let's go.
You were on the
now, I do have a question to ask you guys. Do you have what it takes to quit your job and come out here and get this money on your own? And I'm gonna ask y'all that again. Do you have what it takes to quit your job and get this money out the mud on your own? And I ask you guys this question because that's something you really need to think about before you decide to quit your job. I'm just gonna be completely honest right now. Some of y'all are not cut out to do this type of work. Some of y'all are cut out to just be employees, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, don't quit your job and come out here thinking that it's going to be easier. I'm telling you guys, it is not easier. This is much harder to do. A lot of y'all don't have the drive. Y'all don't have the consistency. Y'all don't have the spirit. Y'all don't have the want to do better for yourselves. Some of y'all are just meant to be working under somebody, and that's okay. But I mean, don't think you're going to quit your job after you being late all the time. You show up to work drunk, show up to work stinking. Don't think you're gonna quit that, come out here and do this. Not necessarily this, but I'm just talking about anything in particular. When you come out here and do this, there has to be a shift in your mindset. You cannot be thinking like a W-2 employee. It's not the same thing. You can't be looking forward to your vacation. You may not be taking a vacation when you quit your job. You might not be. And if you do, it's not going to be paid for. You lose your medical insurance. You lose your 401k contributions if your job offers that. You lose all that stuff. Trying to replace your entire income after you quit your job is not easy, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Especially if you don't have a good idea and you don't study the market and see how trends are going. And me, in this business alone, a car government business alone, is very, very volatile. I have high days. I have low days. I have days I don't make anything. It's very volatile. That's one thing I will say about working at a 9 to 5. You do have some type of consistency with the amount of money you make, regardless of how much the company you work for earns on a daily basis. Out here, there's no telling how much I can make. I can make 0, I can make 800. I'm just telling y'all the truth. But I will say that I was fortunate enough to pick the right category of work to get into in order to replace my whole income. I was able to scale this business. I was able to add other things onto this business, get other streams of income by adding a YouTube channel. I did that on my own. Some of y'all may not be savvy enough to think about other things that you can add on to your business. And even though we literally have endless amounts of information in the palm of our hand in the form of a phone, a lot of people don't even bother to look up the information themselves. And probably the biggest thing stopping y'all from, getting out here and doing this kind of work is a lot of y'all are lazy. That's really why this business works, because a lot of people are lazy. If people weren't lazy and they actually went out and got their own food, got their own deliveries, I would have no business. But my business is flourishing because people are lazy. Well, people are lazy and people don't have the type of vehicle with the amount of space that I have. And this goes for every single gig tuber out here on YouTube. If people stopped being lazy and went to go get their food themselves, we would have no business. We wouldn't. I'm just telling the honest to God truth. This business only works if people are lazy. So if you're lazy, don't quit your job, because you are going to put in a lot more hours doing this than you are at your job. No cap, no joke. Some days I do work 10, 12 hours a day. Some days I don't need to work that much because I already put in place the proper measures so that I don't have to work that much. But if I wanted to make more money, I could be out here for longer. 8 hours may be the maximum that you're cut out for, and that's okay. But don't come on the internet and complain about how small your checks are if you're not willing to put in more work when we have 24 hours in a day and you're only working 8 of those hours. And that leaves you with 16 hours a day. You got maybe 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And that leaves you with 8 hours that you're wasting. 8 hours that you could be using to go start a side hustle while you're at your job. And scaling that to the point where you don't need to work at a 9 to 5. But like I said, some of y'all just not cut out for that. And look, it's okay. I'm just letting you guys know what to expect if you do decide to quit your job and think everything is going to be all rosy and, going to be raking in money every single day. Like, no, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. Even the company that you work for, unless it's like a city job, every single company has gone through those growing pains. Every single one. Tesla for a long time has been unprofitable for a very long time. Now they're one of the biggest companies in the world because of consistency. And it showed in that crazy bull run in the stock market. So before you decide to quit your job, make sure you got all your stuff together. Make sure your mindset is together, because it's all going to rely on you. Everything is going to fall on you. And if you're not ready for that, just stay at your job. And if you guys are looking to get into this type of business, I do have a course that is linked down in the description below. It'll help you out get started, advantage you choose, things you need to start this business, how to get clients, all that down in the description below. All right, y'all, we had the first drop. It's on. Oh crap, everything's on top of it. There we go. Okay, let's go before these people start running over here like a bunch of animals.
Hi.
Hi.
What's this?
Blackboard. It's
Blackboard. Yeah.
Chalkboard.
Okay. Yeah, for Alana, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So what do I do? Just take it?
Take it, sign it, and that's it.
Oh, you want me to sign it?
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right, thank you. It's not heavy.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, nice easy drop off. 39 minutes to the next drop in Brooklyn. Let's go. And we got drop number 2. Probably someone's job, but we'll be all right. We'll be here for that long anyway. I'm gonna put this up on the hand truck, drag it over there. All right, let's go. That should be all right. This is it. No, it's fixed. about
just
this?
coming down.
Okay. Hello.
Where's this coming from?
New York Blackboard.
Ah, Brian, Blackboard. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, just made a nice quick 290 in like 3 hours. That's excellent work. Headed back to Jersey right now, so let's go. All right, back in Jersey, and it's looking like we can't get any orders today, so that's probably gonna be it. Thank God for direct shippers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see y'all next time.